to get away. I want to get away. To get away.
We're almost ready to check out of our Airbnb in Charlestown, which is just like 7 miles from Harper's Ferry. But here's a quick walkthrough with our almost packed up junk strewn everywhere. This is like stepping in the door to the unit. Kitchen, and then this little hallway with a bathroom there, living room, hiker junk everywhere, and then 2 bedrooms, a large bedroom, 2 windows out to the street. We're above a bar and microbrewery. And then a 2nd bedroom that's just a little narrow slot that is, I guess this matches the hallway and stairwell below. It's actually got a little balcony, a Mardi Gras balcony. And then cool like band posters and stuff. Hiking out of Harper's Ferry. It's day 107. It's only like 10:15. That's not bad because we had to pack up and drive in from Charlestown, which is not that far away, but we also hit the Outfitters one more time just to make sure. But be back on trail in about 1 block. Getting used to wearing this hat, or seeing myself wearing this hat. Much better sun protection, but whole different look. Crossing the footbridge, which is also the railroad bridge with a foot thing to the side. I don't think I like transparent walkways over heights. So I guess I ventured a whole nother state. Just left West Virginia, all, I don't know, 6 miles of it, and have entered Maryland. And there's some nice dry stack right there. It's got some height to it too. I wonder how thick it is, or how old it is. This here is another bike path built on a former rail bed. A lot of bicyclists back there preparing to leave Harper's Ferry. Not sure how far this goes. It'd be interesting to check out. Maybe that'll be a new round of travel adventures next year. Is various bike paths. So now that I look at my map for the first time today, I've got to walk along this bike path for 2.5 more miles before it cuts into the, away from the river and up. So it's quite nice and flat. Beautiful river right over there. Give you some views in a second. But yeah. The Maryland Creeper Trail, yeah, I don't know what this is called. Okay, so I see now. This is the path we're on is the Canal Tow Path. I guess that means it was a mule teams or something, maybe, unless it was some kind of little steam engine on a track, maybe, I don't know. That one, but I just remembered that because right now to the left of me, so to the right of me is the river, to the left of me is a little canal where they would pull the barges along, because the river's not really all that navigable. It's a lot of rocks and shoals and little choppy white waters and stuff. I mean, it's opened up right now, but as far as navigating cargo, not much going on today. The hike has been, well, after I left the river and climbed up onto the, I guess we're on sort of a ridge or something. It's been flat and straight and monotonous and rocky. Really the big highlight, or the only highlight, was the Ed Garvey shelter back there. It was very nicely done in large logs with a loft entered from a rear balcony. I did an architectural section drawing of that just as a sketch. A nice little memory snapshot of how the thing was put together to accompany the photos. But that's the thing I like to do and have done on past hikes. But even with all the really cool shelters, that's the first one I've done on this one, and I'm within a week of the halfway point of this trail, and it's the first time I've drawn anything. But yeah, so architecturally, that's a really nice one. That's a good looking rock wall. And that one's pretty fantastic too. Get a closer look at that. Walking through some state park. It's got some Civil War monuments and history to it. Didn't read all the posters, but something to do with the Maryland campaign of 1862. Well, it's time to get some water. It's 4 o'clock. Got 5 more miles after this. I'm gonna head down to the shelter and eat some food. I don't know if it's fair to call it lunch, being the time of day it is, but and then I've got 2.5 more hours of hiking. But I do need to water up, and there's a spring down here by the shelter.